Well, hi everybody. You're probably asking yourself, what's this parking lot got to do with sealing my pond and getting clay? Well, I happen to know there's a perfect clay substance about 8.5 to 11 feet below that dump truck and excavator. Let's go back to the office and I'll explain. This is a boring log. On large commercial projects, they'll take a boring and take a sample of the earth so they know what they're getting into and can plan accordingly. Now take a look at the boring log here. You can see the pavement is on the top, and you can see it's 0.4, that's about 6 inches. And they drill down, there's 11 feet, and there's 22 feet. 31 feet is where the auger stopped. So look at all the descriptions in between those layers of soil. So you'll notice there's your pavement and crushed rock between that 6 inches and 1 foot. Then it goes to 3.5 feet, 6 feet, so between that layer you've got lean clay, gray, 6 to 8, and 8.5 to 11. Lo and behold, there's a sandy fat clay, reddish brown, very stiff. And an engineer that I know said that's perfect for trying to seal the pond leak. And that's what brought me to that construction site. So now we're back at the construction site. You can see he's down about 7 or 8 feet. The clay that we're after is getting pretty close. Now this project's going to require him to dig down around 15 feet for the first excavation. And to put that in perspective of where we're at now and where he has to get for his first benchmark is right about there. That's about 15 feet. So he's taken about 3 scoops to load a truck, about 9 yards per truck because of the weight. And they're taking out about 200 trucks a day. And I hired the excavator and dump trucks to bring this to my home rather than a fill site. Everything seems to be going very well out here. But take a look at that. Now there is that lean clay, gray, yellowish brown. That was around that 6 foot level. Well, the trucks are loaded. They're going to run 3 trucks at a time. Each truck is going to make 3 round trips. And they've arrived at my home now. And they're going to start piling that in a parking area that I've cleaned up for them to get into, and bring all that clay, all 90 yards of that material, down to my property. You know, this is nothing unique that I've done. You can strike up relationships with local excavators, tell them you're looking for clay and to keep you on the list, and then to negotiate a fair hourly rate for the trucks and excavator to get material brought to your house. Anybody can do this. You just have to keep your eyes open and talk to local excavators and tell them what you're looking for. Boy, those modern dump trucks now with a hydraulic gate that lifts up allows those trucks to get back up deeper and dump the clay on top of each other. That's about 5 loads there, 5 more to go, and we'll have everything in. It'll all be done in one day. Well, there we go. We got the clay in place. There's about 90 cubic yards of clay here. And if you think the 1025 is going to take that down to the pond, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to allow him to come with his track loaders, 2 or 3 of them at a time, and get this down. Going down to the pond is probably 800 feet. and it goes down that lane. Come on, I'll take you for a ride down the trail and show you where all this dirt has to go. Well, here we are. Imagine doing that, I don't know, 100 times maybe? It's going to be a lot of trips for those little excavators. We had almost 4 inches of rain a couple nights ago, so this has come up about a foot. It's not leading me to believe that it's fixed. Just for grins, I had a bag of 2 bags of a real powdery bentonite product, and I threw that in the pond last night. I didn't have any other use for it. I just wanted to see if it would slow it down for a day or two until the excavator got here. So that brings us to a conclusion of this episode. Looking forward to the excavator getting here and getting that clay down here. From what he tells me, he's going to take that exit pipe out of there, and then let's see right here, and then he's going to raise this whole bank here higher, and then way over here he's going to make another exit. He's recommending doing 2 exits. He said this small pipe that I put in would end up, if we did get a 4 or 5 inch rain after this thing stops leaking, would likely go up over the dike and cause a washout there. Then you'd have a dike failure. So I think he's got it well thought out. We'll have 2 exits, and looking forward to getting him started. Hey, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. So long for now.